So for those of you who don't know, there's a darker, more sinister side to a rear loader. That is this thing here, the wall. And trash will accumulate and ooze through the sides of the wall and accumulate right here. This stuff here has to be cleaned every week by any rear load driver and has to be shoveled out. Mainly, cleaning out the behind the wall, what it does is prevent truck fires and will also prevent damage to the most important parts of the truck. Mainly the cylinder and these lines right here. Doesn't really matter for the bulkhead because that's up in the tailgate of the truck. It's certainly not the most glamorous job by any means, but no rear load driver is immune to this task. No matter where they are or who they are, not the most glamorous job ever, by any means. Front loaders have to have their walls cleaned behind every day because their bulkheads are in the front of the truck box. Anytime I scale in completely empty, that's because this, with all the rain we've had up here, so basically this is pretty much water. This is certainly not the most glamorous job, but it's a task that needs to be done. Otherwise, if it never gets done, it can cause damage to the cylinder, to your wall cylinder, and mainly these two lines right there that runs your wall. Not exactly to make it spotless, just mainly making it look nice. Doesn't exactly have to be spotless. You mainly just need to get a bulk of it. Now, I remember, in case you don't know, the truck's engine is not running. And there is a reason for that. Because from what I heard back in the old days, they always, before safety was even considered a factor, they used to run the trucks and clean behind the walls with the PTO engine running, just with the PTO shut off. Well, nowadays, all these trucks, even these rear loaders, have these little guys called proc switches. which is I got a proc switch there and a proc switch on the back of my tailgate. Well, once when the proc switch for the side door is triggered, it shuts off the electrical for the PTO. Nothing can be operated. And back in those days, they would go with the engines running, which is absolutely stupid if you ask me. That way, so they have an air-conditioned cab to go into when it's up south, down south, or a nice warm cab to go in up while you're up here during the winter. But nowadays, it's like there is the risk that a proc switch could fail. So you never want to bet your life that you can make it out that door while that wall is coming back. Because if it does, and it's triggered, this wall will literally come back and squeeze the life out of you until either the truck runs out of fuel or somebody shuts the truck off. Now you're probably thinking, why would I do that? I'm just going to be here for a second. Well, what if the proc switch fails and all of a sudden, bam, you're dead. That's why we always say, we don't care how hot it is outside or how cold it is, you do not enter this door with the engine running. That's it for now. In case you can't tell, I got a truck to clean.